NWKS Radio, good morning. It is time now for our weather forecast with meteorologist Chris Sramek. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. We got a day here ahead of us that's going to have a little bit of weather to keep an eye on, and then as we get into tomorrow, we're going to see a transitional shift, a whole summer day, and then that's going to be right before we see a weekend heat wave that'll be with us till Monday. Out there this morning, we got temperatures that are pretty comfortable compared to what they've been. We got a 58-degree reading out there in Burlington. We got 60 in Goodland, 57 in Colby, 59 in McCook, and 61 in Oberlin. We got a southeast breeze that's already gusting up there to 20, 18 miles per hour. That'll stay pretty consistent throughout the day at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that'll start pulling some moisture back into the Kansas-Colorado border area and start firing some thunderstorms with a little disturbance out there in northeastern Colorado and southeastern Colorado during the afternoon period. We're looking at two areas of storm development, one that's going to be up there in that Denver to Laramie area, and another one down there around Lamar, La Junta, and that area. And the ones in northeast Colorado will move east-southeast, and the ones in southeast Colorado east-northeast and cross the Kansas line and Nebraska line somewhere around 7 p.m. Those storms this afternoon out there in Colorado will come up to almost severe levels. One or two could be severe with wind gusts up there 40, 50, 60 miles per hour, some locally heavy rain with the slower movement. But when they kind of merge into Kansas there in the evening hours, they could still have that level of severity with them. It would, south of I-70, have some large hail and those microburst wind gusts up there, that 60, 65 mile an hour. The other thing to keep an eye on is when they come across southwest Nebraska into northwest Kansas and those areas to the south, they could be multiple storms training over the same area. So those areas south of I-70 have the potential maybe of some local flooding. That's what we're going to continue to watch here through the afternoon, and then they'll move off after midnight, 1 a.m. Across eastern Nebraska and eastern Kansas, kind of similar to what we saw with last night's activity that's now exiting the into the eastern sides of both Kansas and Nebraska. Highs today will top out around the low 90s along that Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska border, 80s up in Nebraska, upper 90s to near 100 south of I-70. Same over there in northeast Colorado will be in those low 90s, and then tonight's lows will drop into the upper 60s. Tomorrow's highs will be in the mid-90s across the area. 100 on Saturday, 103 on Sunday, 100 on Monday. Heat indexes will go up to 106, probably a heat advisory on Sunday. And then we're going to have, stay hydrated, stay in the shade, bring all those precautions back. So the weekend looks like similar to what we saw the other week. Here in the past weekend where we saw temperatures up there to heat advisory levels. Overnight lows will be in the low 70s, so if you're out at the fairs and the lakes, be prepared.
Thanks for that update, Chris. For the latest weather forecasts and severe weather updates, make sure to stay with your favorite NWKS radio station.